everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the step-by-step Florals challenge. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about Procreate, some of the tools that we can use to get you started. Alright, so you can see here I have got Procreate open already. So we're going to go back to the gallery and then select the group of florals that we've created yesterday. And this is the day 1 canvas, but it doesn't have anything on it, so I might as well use it again. And now I'm just going to show you a little bit more about the Procreate interface and the tools that we're going to use. So obviously you would have seen this already, that you've got your brushes here, and you can see that we have a large number of brushes. My brush setup probably looks very different from yours because I've been playing with this a lot, creating new brushes, creating brush groups and so on. We will be talking more about brushes in a future video. So I just wanted to show you that this is where you select the brushes, and then some other tools we're going to use is the smudge tool, which is here. And one of the things some people don't realize is that you can use the smudge tool with any of your other brushes exactly the same way. So you can select the brushes, they're all the same as they are in your brush tool. And then the same applies to the eraser tool. Again, you have your brushes here, and again they're the same as they would be in your brush menu or the smudge tool menu. And then the next thing I wanted to show you as well is just quickly some of the settings. This is something a lot of people ask me, and this is some of the preferences. The first thing is some people prefer a dark interface. So there's a slider here to make it dark. For some reason I prefer the light interface, so we'll change it back. And then you can see here under the preferences tab there is a variety of settings that you can use to customize your Procreate interface. I suggest that you just play with these and have a look which ones you prefer. One of the things people ask me a lot, which is not really that relevant for what we're doing here, but I think I'll show it anyway, is the pressure curve. This is only applicable if you have a pressure sensitive stylus such as the Apple Pencil, and it lets you define the amount of pressure that gets applied when during your brush stroke. So you can see here you can change this any way you want, and I used to have my curve probably set round about this way, but more recently I've actually just left it at the standard pressure curve, and I think it's fine like this. But that's up to you. Again, it's something that you should try out and see what you feel most comfortable with. And then another thing that I quickly wanted to mention is the advanced gesture controls. If you have issues with Procreate not recognizing your touches or recognizing it too much, you might want to try changing some of these. For example, I like having the touch set to gestures only, and then Apple Pencil is for the selected tool. But again, that's something you might want to try out just to see what works best for you. And then quickly as well, sharing your artwork. So you choose share your artwork, and then you can choose any of these formats. Most of the time if I post something to Instagram, I choose either JPEG or PNG. I actually mostly choose PNG because I think it doesn't compress the image as badly as if I use JPEG, but your mileage may vary, so you might have to try this a little bit to see which one works best for you. And then you see here there's other formats you can choose from. PSD is to export it in Photoshop format, and the nice thing about this format is that it preserves your layers, so when you import the file into Photoshop you'll have the same layers that you have got here in Procreate. And then the Procreate format, which is really handy if you want to just keep the file exactly as it is in Procreate. For example, if you have another iPad that you would like to use, you could use the Procreate format, export it, and then import it into your new iPad. Right, that's pretty much all for today. I encourage you to try these things out, try some different brushes that you have with the different tools, and then we will talk more tomorrow.